Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and listen, I know you're probably obsessing over your turkey right now, and I get it, I understand it. But you can't forget about those little details like the condiments and the sides. Sometimes it's those little things that really set apart your holiday dinner from all the ones before it, all right? So that's why today we're bringing you a really easy chutney recipe that Martha here is going to show you how to make.
This is a great condiment to keep in your entertaining arsenal. It's great on everything. Heck, it's like the MacGyver of the condiment world.
So this video is going to be short and sweet, y'all. I hope you stick around, and I hope it inspires you.
We're using a whole slew of fall favorites in our chutney today. We've got apples and pears, sweet onions and butternut squash, crystallized ginger, and of course the obligatory cranberry. And we're going to use some hard pear cider. This one's a little fancy today. It's got elderflower. And then we're going to finish it off with a good bolt of scotch, just to keep you toasty and warm. It's pretty cold today. I could use a toast right now.
Well, here you go.
Oh, speaking of toasting.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
And to you guys.
To you. Thanks for coming by. That's a good scotch right there.
All right, let's get cooking.
Let's do it.
We'll start by melting some butter and sauteing up our apples and butternut squash. It's been about a minute, and now I'm going to add my pears and apples. We'll give those a minute to saute. It's been about 2 minutes. I'm going to add my dried fruit and about half a cup of sugar. And now we're going to deglaze the pan with about a cup of hard pear cider. We're almost done, about ready to let this thing cook. We're going to add a dash of cider vinegar and another good pinch of salt and pepper. I'm adding a teaspoon of fresh rosemary right now, just because I can. Now I'm going to put this over medium heat and let it reduce. It's been about 25 or 30 minutes, and as you can see, the liquid has mostly reduced out of this, and it looks a little jammy, and the apples are kind of translucent. It's time to finish this off. Now we're adding about just under a tablespoon of stone ground mustard. You could also use whole grain mustard, a dash of lemon juice, a tablespoon of maple syrup, and of course, a big bolt of scotch. I'm going to put this in a big jar for serving. Now, great tip is to do this while it's still hot, because it's going to get super jammy and you'll never get it out of that pan otherwise.
Now that we got the chutney all done, I've got a pork steak here. I'm just going to toss that on and grill that over direct heat. I think that's going to taste pretty good with that chutney. All right, y'all, we got that pork steak pretty well done on this grill, so we're going to go ahead and take that off, and we'll see you up top. Try out the chutney.
You know what, I must admit the weather is terrible today, but it's been super fun being out here and cooking.
Yep.
And it gives me a moment to realize how great it is doing this, having a sip of scotch and looking at our cold, wet yard.
It's invigorating.
Woo!
Here we go.
That stuff is so good.
I mean, listen, I knew even before it entered my mouth that it was going to be really awesome. It's really good.
And now you know for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little flavors going on there. That ginger tastes really nice. I feel that coming through. It's got a really nice sweetness to it, but it's not overpowering sweet. And
I like the roundness that the maple syrup brings out in it.
Yep. Yeah, you're exactly right. It rounds it out a bit. It's super balanced.
And the scotch is not too boozy.
Yeah.
I might even add just a little more scotch.
I'm searching a little bit for the scotch in that bite.
Maybe
I
am
gotta try
always searching for the scotch.
Yeah. It's in there, but that ginger is coming through. The maple syrup, really good. Good
so
job, sweetie.
delicious.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Well, Martha, thank you so much for sharing this awesome recipe with us today.
It's so my pleasure.
You guys think about doing this one for the Thanksgiving or the holidays coming up? It's all good. Remember, it's the little details that count. We'll have the recipe for everything right down below in the description box, so don't miss it. And I think with that, we're going to wrap it up.
The weather's so nice.
Oh,
we
yeah.
thought we'd enjoy the rest of it.
Thanks for spending time with us today. We love you, and we're going to say until next time, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That's right.
See ya.